No, no, no. You don't have to use it to open it. You can still open it in Excel. But I just wanted to show you what happened at the background, why it is called CSV. Hmm? So comma separated values. If you open that same file now with Excel, it won't be like this. It will come open like
Oh,
a normal Excel file. Okay? But this is how the file
okay.
actually is. Okay, this is
Okay.
the real form of the file. But when you open
Oh,
it with Excel, Excel will structure it as if it were a normal Excel file.
okay.
Okay. And because it's in this format, it's very easy to import it into various analytical systems.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay, now let's go back. What we are going to do now, we want to take this file into our environment. Okay. So let's see how we can achieve that. Let me close this. Okay. Can you see my Arrow Studio?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now let's clear the screen. Okay, so let's say, for instance, let's say we want to put the file in data. We say data is assigned read.csv. Okay, read.csv. Then you have to be able to get exactly where the file is. Okay, by typing that. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to get the easier way to get it, just a file.choose. Okay, by doing this, you press enter. Something has happened. It has opened up a dialog box. Okay, but you may not be able to see it. Can you see my pointer? Can you see my pointer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just look at where I'm going. Can you see it? Okay, it has already opened it. It's here. If you click
No,
here,
I've not seen it.
that's this. I want you to see what I'm doing. So let me do it again. Let me do it again. I press OK. It came out normally this time. The moment I press enter, it's okay. You are not. Can you see this box?
No, sir.
Wow. Uh, okay. Let me see if I can share the box so that. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 You know what is going to happen? What will happen now is this. Let me share the entire screen so that you can see what's going on. Let me close this. Let's share the entire screen. What can you see now? Can you see my desktop?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can see it. Yeah.
All right. So that will be easier for you to, it will be easier for you to follow like this. Okay. So now let's go back to our can see my arrow screen. So this is the command.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm saying data is assigned read.csv, then file.choose. This file.choose is supposed to open up a dialog box so I can select the file. So if I press enter, it shows this box, this dialog box. Okay. So here I can look for that file that we just created. You remember the file? We called it student scores, right?
Yes, student underscore.
And yes, scores. This is the file. Okay. It's different from this one. This student scores, of course, one doesn't have underscore anyway. This normal Excel file, but this one is CSV. You can see it has CSV file written here. Okay. So just select it, click open. So what happened now is that it has brought out the file here. If you want to see what it looks like, just do view data. It opens up. This is the file. Okay, you see it has opened it nicely here. You remember this is the file we saw earlier.
Yes.
Mhm. So you see what we have done effectively now is that we have brought in that file and saved it in an object called data. Okay, so I was asking this data now, what data type do you think it is? What type of object do you think it is? You can easily find out. You can do class data. You do class of data, it will tell you that it is a data frame. You understand? So it says it's a data frame. Okay. All these statements I wrote, let me copy them out so that you can see them clearly. So you can see that so this is how you import a CSV file. But let me show you the other way so that you should. But this is the best way, actually, the easiest way. But if you are writing codes, no, that in your code, sometimes you may need to write the location of the file out explicitly. So let me show you how to do that. So instead of writing it like this, you could say, okay, so the location of that file, what was it again? I think it was C. In the C drive, we have lectures. Lectures was in arrow, then there's arrow lectures. And then the name of the file, which is student scores dot C CSV. Okay, so this is the actual location and file name of the file. Okay, so instead of file or choose, you could use this. For you to know, let me call it data 01. And let's see whether that would work. We'll copy it. Let's run it down here. Okay. You see that it works. If I say data 01, you see it's also that you see it got the same file. Got out the same file. Yeah, so you can use either method to get. What are we looking at now? We are looking at how to
Import
import
CSV file.
CSV file, yeah, into Arrow. Yes. Okay. So this is how you do it.
I think the first one is easy.
The first one is easier, eh?
And the first one is what I did,
Okay.
and I got it right.
You got it. Okay.
The second one, yeah, second one is a bit.
Okay. No problem. Okay, so this is how you get your CSV file into Excel. So let's go back to our slide. So this is what I just demonstrated now, this procedure. Okay, so we have also talked about this. Okay, this is the second method I was trying to explain just now. For getting your CSV file, okay, you have to know the location. So you write it out like this. Okay. Now, but the thing is, there's some anyway. When you are using file.choose, it's very straightforward. You can't miss it. Yeah,
Okay.
file.choose, you can't miss it. But when you are using this method, you have to know exactly how to write it. For instance, when it's written like this, Arrow will assume that this file is in the current working directory. Okay, it will assume it is in the current working directory, the Arrow's working directory. But if it is not, then you have to write the name in full. You have to be able to know exactly how to write this path. Or if it's the file.choose, you really don't need to have all this information. Okay. Okay, so that is how you import CSV. And why is this topic? Don't forget, we are dealing with data frames, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
We've been dealing with data frames. So that's why we are talking about this now. Because when you import a CSV file, once it comes into Arrow, it will be a data frame. As far as Arrow is concerned, Arrow will not see it as a CSV file, you see it as a data frame. So whatever the normal commands that you use with data frames will work on that object. Okay. For instance, let's just take a few instances. For example, let me see, where is that? Okay, this is the object here. So let's say, for example, we say data two. What do you expect?
We are not seeing your screen.
Oh, really?
Sir, we can't see you.
What are you seeing?
Importing is CSV
Okay,
file.
okay. You are
into
seeing
our-
the slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry. Let me just share it. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So assuming I say data subscript 2 like this, what result do you expect? Considering the fact that I said when you import a CSV file, it's imported as a data frame. So if I now say data subscript 2, that's data with 2 in square brackets, what kind of, what do you expect the output to be? Am I even recording this? Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's 60.
60. No, it's not. It won't be 60. Just look at it again. When I asked a similar question earlier, you got it. So look at it carefully. Okay, this will display column 2. Column 2, which is, what's the column 2? Is it not America? Yes, Americans. So you can see to display column 2, which is Americans. You understand? Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I got it. I was thinking it's okay. I was using row 2, column 2.
Uh-huh. Yeah. If that row 2, column 2 will be something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the data. Let's just view and see. When you use view, it comes out nicely, like just like Excel, formats it very nicely. Data. Okay. Comes out like this. So this is row 2, column 2. Okay, which is the 60 you said earlier. Yeah. That is when you say 2, comma 2, like this. That's when it will give you 60. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but if you do this, it will give you the whole of the second column. This one, another way of doing this is to say data $ Americans. The result this gives and the result this one gives is the same. They give the same results. Okay. Americans. Right. Okay. What about this? I'm just doing all this to show you that actually, once you bring a CSV file into Excel, into Arrow, it becomes a data frame in Arrow. So these commands we are using now, these are Arrow commands. If I say that, what do you think it will give me? Or you want to see the data? What result do you expect this to give?
It will give you the 16th value in America.
The 16 value in America. Okay. Yeah. What do you think that value is?
16 also.
Yes. Arrow has already given it to you here.
Okay, it's even there.
The 16th value, this one. You can also see it from the table itself. So that's right. Okay, you can see the result here, 69.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you one more before we. Let me ask you one more. Let's see, 3. What result do you expect from this?
Let me see the data. Yes, sir. Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay, you've shown the data. Okay. So it will show Brits and the whole column is Brits.
Brits. The whole column in Brits.
The whole row, the whole row.
Okay, which is what? Just list some of the items. Let me see.
Oh, um,
You want to amend that?
I think that's it, sir.
Don't forget, you have already specified the column row is row 3.
Yeah, which
All
is
the
Brits.
all the columns. No,
Row 3 is
it's going to show
the
you.
third. The row 3 is this one, yeah?
It's going to show you
Is
all this
yes, yeah.
because this is row 3.
That's
Okay, it
the
show you
Brit is
all the
column.
columns, whether Nigeria, American, Brit, Togolese, that are on row
Yeah,
3. Yeah, that's what it's going to show you.
thing is confusing.
Yeah, you will get used to it with practice. Okay, let me give you just one last one. Yeah, suppose I say 2. What do you think this will do? So shall I stay with us?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm here. My arrow had issue, so I'm trying
Okay,
to.
okay,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
no problem.
Yes.
So what result do you
It
expect
will be,
from this?
it will display
Want to see the data?
in row 2.
Yes. Just know everything will be on row 2 to begin with.
Row 2, then I know it's gonna be that 4 is column 4.
Yes.
So 21 is there.
Okay. And
Is it 60?
yeah, 60, 21. Column 2 and column 4 on row 2. Row 2, column 2, column 4. You understand?
Yes.
60, 21.
Okay.
So that's how that works. Now, if you want to display a range, you can use the range operator. That's you could use range operator. For example, if I do this, let's say 3, it's going to show me rows 1 to 2, column
And
3.
3.
Yeah. So it limited to column 3, rows 1 to 2. So it's going to show me this 82 and 43.
Yes.
Row 1 to 2, column 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how that works. Now, before we go, let me just tell you that you can also import Excel files directly without converting it to CSV. Okay, you can do that.
So
Yeah.
is that not complicating?
Is that?
Will it be well arranged the way it is now?
Yes, it will be well arranged. But the only thing is, I it's CSV, like I said, CSV is a very common format in data analytics. But these days, Excel is also getting more and more popular. So the Excel import package, also, I think it comes by default now with Arrow. In the earlier versions of Arrow, you had to install it by yourself, okay? But I think it now comes on its own. So instead of doing read.csv, you just say read underscore, you say read Excel instead.
Okay.
Okay. Alternatively, you can just come here. You see this environment here, you just come here. Okay, you click here to import, click from Excel.
So yeah.
Yeah,
File name.
yes. You just go and browse it. Okay, look for the file. Look for the Excel file. Let me find one. Yeah. So, like this is Excel file, and this students call this Excel file. And see it's Microsoft Excel workbook. So you could import that. See it's getting the file. Okay, it brings it in for you very easily. Okay.
Okay.
So depends on what you want to call it. Whatever I want to call it, you put it here. Let me call it data. You put the name here. Sorry. Sorry for that. Read Excel. Okay, so you okay, so you just click import here. Once you import it, it's already imported now. Okay, it's calling it students course. You can always change that if you like. So if you say students course now, let's say view. Okay, it has already viewed it for you anyway. Look at it here. So it has brought in that Excel file now. And this Excel file also is a data frame. So if you say class of students, see the name, students course. Okay, so it's telling you it's a data frame. Okay, it's coming out in this form because it came from Excel, but it's a data frame. That's the most important thing. Okay, so everything, all those data frame commands, you can also use them with this file. So even if it's Excel, if you don't convert to CSV, you can import it into R. Maybe it's even easier, right? Just by clicking and get it in.
Yeah, I think it's easier, but the other one is still very okay too.
Yeah.
Conversion is still.
Yes, it's okay. You are supposed to know the two anyway. Okay, so I think that would be it.
Good for the day, sir.
Yes, that will be it for today.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Good night.
sorry for the little inconveniences.
No, it's okay, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
no
night.
It's
worries.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Thank
God
you,
bless.
sir.
Good night, sir.
God bless.
Sir,
Yes.
good night.
You.
Okay, good night, Mr. Stewart.
So,
My
yeah,
regards
bye.
to the family.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye bye, sir.
Good night. And regards. God bless. Bye.